All right, let's talk weather once again with Chief Meteorologist Sarah Knox. Hey, Sarah.
Hey there, Cammie. Talking about golf, absolutely beautiful to get out there and go golfing. These last several days, it has been as such. And guess what? Tomorrow, looking to be similar, but different. Ah, yes, there is the key, a little difference. Now, I'll talk about that in just a moment. But first, I do want to go over the fact that over Mason City, not a cloud in the sky, at least where the camera is pointing currently. But over the course of the last couple hours, we have seen clouds. They've ultimately dissipated, gotten smaller and smaller, and the same can be said where clouds could be seen a little bigger throughout the rest of the afternoon. That is going to be the general trend for the rest of the evening, very similar to yesterday as we were coming into the 6 o'clock newscast. Things were just getting smaller and smaller, mostly clear skies expected tonight as high pressure remains in control. But as this high slowly makes its way to the east, we'll finally start to get back into a bit of a southern spin. It's not going to be strong by any stretch, but enough to bring in some more dew points and some slightly higher temperatures. Talking about temperatures right now, we have been slightly higher today than where we were yesterday. Temperatures for all of us getting into the 70s, and now some of us slipping back into the 60s. It's 68 degrees in Preston, Decorah right now. Now step out of the way, Garner also sitting at 68. The rest of us, though, hanging out in the low 70s, still below average. Now moving over to the dew points, maybe you noticed, maybe you didn't. There was a tiny bit more humidity in the air, very difficult to actually feel. But when you look at the numbers, you can see they have come up just a smidge, a couple degrees at most, as many of us were yesterday in the 40s. Now most of us are in the 50s, still seeing some 40s on the board though. And basically what that means is we're not really dealing with humidity whatsoever. But that changes once we get back to the southern swing, and that high pressure moving to the east, bringing in the southern winds, pumping up dew points back around the 60-degree mark. Not terribly humid by any stretch, but noticeably different as we get into that slightly humid range. And it means a lot more to the atmosphere as we get a little more instability back and thus some rain chances. I'm going to stop things. This is around 5 a.m. So we got the clearing going on, but then the clouds start to make their move. The chances pretty minuscule. We're talking isolated, but they do get a little higher as we get later into the morning hours with rain that may actually touch the ground. It's going to be very dry in the early morning hours. Now this is going to be more isolated when it comes to showers, and that continues, that chance rather, into the afternoon where we might hear a rumble of thunder or two, little pockets here or there of some heavier rain, but the chances for severity, there's none. I think that's the best way to put it. This is more just some summer showers coming our way to prove a point. It's still summertime, and then the chances, they go right back down as we head into the weekend. Cammie.